So today I have here in front of me the HS600D. Now I actually have the HS600, and at some point we're going to have to do a little bit of a comparison to see what some of the differences are between these two, but I really wanted to take this guy out of the box and give my first impressions on it, and it looks really cool. Now this is a case that I haven't seen before. HolyStone has in the past kind of made their cases look very similar to another brand's cases. Great cases, they do very well, and they do protect the drone, but this one's just a little bit different. I have not seen this case or a case like this one with any other brand, which is really good. So got a nice little zip hook and loop here in the front, as well as a pocket here in the front. Got that guy opened up, and nice little pockets on the side and a D-ring. So you should be able to, or should have a handle in here for you to be able to put the strap on using these D-rings so that you can carry it. All right, so now we have the drone open. Let's go ahead and pull out and see what we have here. Looks like we have additional props. I'm assuming that these are going to be additional because I'm sure that the props are actually installed. I wasn't going to pull these out, but I usually repackage these anyway. Here are your cables. You have a USB-C to on one side to micro, a USB-C, and a lightning connector for your different mobile device types for the more popular ones. Then let's see, Velcro holding this together, and let's go ahead and pull the rest of this stuff out here. We have another cable. This is USB to USB-A, and these are most likely your charging cables for the batteries themselves. Then here you have a battery, and that is most likely chargeable from USB-C, and it is. And of course you have your power button that's going to turn your drone on the top. And then on the bottom here, what do we have? Do we have another? Yes, we have another battery. And then here's the drone itself. Now the drone is not stored with the battery installed, and I usually take these and just toss them back in the bag to keep everything dry. The little arrows here tell you how to put on the prop holders to keep them straight. Push forward, and then this guy just folds open like so. And can you fold them open? Yes, you can. Doesn't matter which one you fold open, front or rear first. It's a really nice drone. Now this guy is going to be greater than 249 grams, and he does have a not 2 but 3-axis gimbal. You do have sensors at the bottom to help it to stay steady in the air, and that is usually from a certain up to a certain height, usually about 3 to 6 meters in height. And there is your 3-axis gimbal, and I think this may be the first that I remember of the HolyStone drones that have an actual 3-axis gimbal. Most of them have 2-axis, but this one actually has a 3, which is really, really good. And it is a 4K drone, so it should actually take extremely good video and photo. It has a 1/2 inch sensor, which is awesome, and a aperture of 1.8, which means you should be able to get some nice low light photos and video as well. And we're going to have to take a look at that. This is going to be, and I have to say that, here's the controller. Now, this particular drone, I believe, is one of the very first ones that I might even recommend as a possible commercial drone. This one will be registered under my Part 107, and I will be attempting to use it for that purpose because I believe that it can handle it. So it does have a nice little screen protector on the front here. Mine didn't come off with that little tab, but you can take it off. I'm gonna leave it on there. Then your control sticks are on the bottom here. USB-C for charging there. When you pull out the antenna, you have a USB-C connection there, and this is storage. If you can see in there, is storage for your cable that connects to your mobile device. So you plug that in there, and that way it uses the controller to get your video signal as well as your control signal back to the mobile device and to your controller. So your video is going to be much nicer. And that's the reason why I like these style controllers. very good. And then you have your to be zoom on this side and your angle adjustment on that side. Again, for the most part, pretty standard stuff. This guy does have a built-in battery, so you'll plug it in and charge it up. And that's pretty much it. So that's what we have in the box, outside of the fact that it does actually come with a very, very thick manual that we'll need to review, and a quick start guide, as well as precautions of battery, and that basically tells you or gives you instructions on how best to handle your batteries that this guy comes with. So that is the 600D. That is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful aircraft. HolyStone gets better with every single aircraft they put out. I'm really looking forward to taking this guy out, flying him, and putting him through his paces, seeing what kind of different photo and video I can get out of it. And again, I'm believing that this is going to be one of the first ones that I can solidly recommend as a possible commercial drone, for light commercial drone use. Thanks so much for coming by and checking it out with me. I really appreciate you. Have an absolutely fantastic day. I look forward to seeing you again very, very soon.